Yo, what's going on, y'all? V-Rob here. Before we start this video, I just want to say thank you guys so much for 12,000 subscribers, y'all. This means the world to me, you guys. Seeing the channel grow, seeing all of you guys support me from day one, it means the world to me, y'all. And obviously, we are in quarantine right now. So my biggest piece of advice for you is just to better yourself during this time. Whether you're a creator, a content creator, an artist, a sports athlete, a gamer, gonna train to be a doctor, going to school, trying to create a higher IQ, I just recommend doing whatever it takes to better yourself in whatever field you're in, whatever field that you are pursuing, you know. This is a moment that really the whole world is on pause right now, but it's an opportunity when we're in this timeout to set up the plays after this timeout and what you will be doing after this timeout is over, y'all. Think of it like that. Think of life as a game right now, and we just took a timeout. How are you going to prioritize yourself after this is over? How are you going to impact your life after this is over? How are you going to impact your life right now? Thank you guys so much for 12,000, y'all. Just keep pushing. No matter what you are doing, keep pushing, y'all. I got to keep pushing myself. I think the biggest breakthrough for me on YouTube was stop worrying so much about how other people perceive you as and how people think of you. You know what I mean? When I was at a position, really when I started YouTube, I mean, I was on the border of transferring schools. I had a very low self-esteem at the time, and breaking through that wall, y'all, created so much more paths for me in life as a general over these last 3 years, y'all. So I highly recommend just working on boosting your confidence level, y'all, whatever it takes. Look up some motivational Kobe Bryant videos. Look up anything, y'all. Go to my playlist. Look at my philosophical videos. It is all motivating, it's all inspirational. You know what the V-Rob wave is, y'all. Anyway, thank you guys so much for 12K. Let's start this video. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what is going on, y'all? V-Rob here. Today, we will be reacting to Wilt Chamberlain's career highlight mixtape. I don't really know what this is, y'all. I think the title of this video, what is this? Wilt Chamberlain highlights in his prime. So, fam, I've been very interested in Wilt Chamberlain lately, you guys. I saw on Twitter, I'll just show you guys right here some of these photos, y'all. Look at him compared to the light post, y'all. This dude was not 7'1". There is no way this dude was only 7'1". I'm thinking 7'4", 7'5". Obviously, depth of perception is one thing, but some of those pictures, you guys, with him, literally his waist, y'all, is above the backboard. Above the bottom of the backboard, y'all. So I'm really excited to see this, y'all. My opinion, this might change my opinion. If this impressed me, you guys, because I have not seen Wilt Chamberlain highlights in a fat minute, Wilt Chamberlain might be in my top 10 all time. Maybe in my top 5. Let's go. His numbers that he put up, y'all, were literally my career rookie numbers. No cap. No printer. So I am very excited to watch this, y'all. I don't know what to expect. Mismatch.
After 4 years of waiting, Eddie Gottlieb, the owner of the Philadelphia Warriors of the National Basketball Association, has finally signed Wilt Chamberlain. You know,
look at that fader.
Basketball fans are waiting to see how you're going to do in the NBA, especially against players of great capabilities. Do you feel that you are ready for this?
Well, I actually do. I think there will be a period of orientation for me, of course, like it is for every newcomer in the NBA, but I think in the long run, I'll be able to handle myself man-to-man with almost anyone in the league.
Look at that, bro. Double team.
Play alongside a guy who averaged, 50 points a game in a season. He averaged 50 points.
Think about that, bro. 50
every
points.
Night you go out, you think, like, how can we
look at that
lose?
fader.
This guy's going to get us 50.
Damn.
When he would score, people say, well, all he wants to do is shoot. He doesn't pass. He doesn't do any of those things. And so what he would do is he would be a little bit concerned that maybe his teammates were being upset. But the one thing that he found out early on, that his teammates were very, very happy that he was scoring the points.
Yeah, I was about to say that. If Wilt Chamberlain's on your team, and you know what I'm saying, the 1950s and 60s, he can shoot any shot he wants, y'all. I do not care.
When we say what he did.
Look at this, bro.
Things that just defy description. I can remember plays that he made that when I would talk about them, people said, no, he couldn't have done that. And I'm telling you, it's something that I saw. He was just a great, great basketball player.
Bro.
Do you know what the NBA rebound record is?
It's 55 rebounds by Wilt Chamberlain.
You know who the other center was that night?
It was Bill Russell.
his second year in the league.
Bro.
55 rebounds.
So he got 55 rebounds over Bill Russell.
Against Bill Russell. They were the two greatest rebounders in the history
Look
of
at
the
that
game.
pass, bro.
And Wilt averaged just under 23 rebounds a game in 1 year.
This dude could have played in any era. I don't care. This dude was 7'5", 7'6".
Beat him in all the.
There's no way he's only 7'1". Look at this, bro. Literally going over people.
And get 55 rebounds.
And these are contested, yo. You know what I'm saying? These are contested. This is over Bill Russell.
Centers, they didn't have the good ones in those days. He wouldn't
Just
do that today. Yeah, he did it against Bill Russell.
Wilt Chamberlain's size, strength, and athleticism were unimaginable. He made large men appear small, and when he played, it seemed.
Look at that, bro. It's so easy for him.
His numbers were too big for comfort. He didn't just break records; he destroyed them. Basketball was Wilt Chamberlain's sandbox.
I remember one night.
Look at that, bro. It's just every single time.
On the airplane, we'd been talking that day about Wilt Chamberlain. He's going to score 100 points against somebody pretty soon. And we get off the airplane, and the first stop was the bellman. Hey, did you guys hear what Wilt did tonight? No. He scored 100 points tonight.
Imagine 100 points, bro. Imagine watching that. Imagine being on his team. Look at this, bro. I'm telling you guys, he could have played in any era. I think that era was very poor of athletes. But you look at his, like, Olympic numbers and stuff, y'all. I'm talking about, like, a prestigious athlete, like Usain Bolt type stuff, you guys.
Everybody looks at the 100-point game and the 50-point season. That's not what he did was the greatest thing in that season. He averaged over 48 minutes a game. No human being can do that.
Bruh.
You score 100, you average over 50 in the same season, you average 27 rebounds and 10 to 12 block shots. How can you physically do that? Nobody can do that.
Bruh, he averaged over 48 minutes a game?
I used to like to go up and
grab
balls right out there. So everyone was afraid of my defense.
Did he play every single minute that year?
Story.
I think probably Wilt dominated the game more than anyone else. And the reason I say that because Wilt could do it on both ends.
So he literally never went out.
And no one could guard it. And defensively, Wilt was going after every shot.
Bruh. Look at this, bro. Look how high he got from the rim. There's no way you take Bill Russell over him, man. From a talent level, there's absolutely no way. Yeah, he's a top 5 player of all time for me,
yo. In Philadelphia, and so Wilt Chamberlain told me, he says, "Don't come into the paint tonight." And being a smart aleck, I said, "Well, I'm going to come in there." The first time I got the ball, I went in for a layup. He did not try to block the ball at all. He blocked my body. He put his flat on my back, and I remember him coming and getting close to me and saying, "The next time you come in here, I'll knock you flat on your butt again," as he was picking me up. And I says, "I won't be back." And that old night, I did not come back into the paint.
Physically, he was still
the most
important physical player that's ever played this league, period. There's no one that's come.
Look at that. That's over 2 men. I get that these players are a lot shorter and everything, but fam.
And the last thing that created problems is he's smart.
Look at this. He's going over every single player in the paint.
I grew up playing with Wilt and against Wilt. You know what he would say when we played together? He said, "Shoot it. I'm going to get it off the board anyhow. You're going to miss over 50% of your shots."
Look at that fader, bro. That's a clean release. For a big man, that's pretty fast. Bro. This dude's top 5 all time. This dude is the top 5 player of all time. Look at this, bro. Look up his Olympic stats. He was a track runner and everything, you guys. I'm not capping. That's facts, no printer. This dude was unreal. This might be one of the best athletes of all time. Like top 5, top 10.
He was athletic. He could shoot the ball because the fadeaway bank shot was in part of his repertoire. Could he handle the basketball?
Well, he played with the Trotters. And if you play with the Trotters, you learn. He can go through the reams and he can do some things, but he didn't do them in the regular season.
He played for the Globetrotters? What?
And by the fact that he led the league in assists later on, showed he could pass the basketball. So
led the league in
Wilt
assists.
had all the tools of any player. He didn't display them all the time because he was asked to do other things.
His strength, you know, it just kind of reminds me. My first year was with the Celtics, and I saw the matchups against Bill Russell a lot in those days, only 10 teams in the league. But what reminds me, when you said strength, one time in a game, Casey Jones tied him up. He was really upset. And so Wilt Chamberlain picked up the ball with Casey still attached. And he picked it up with his arms extended, brought it to his chest, and threw a two-handed chest pass with Casey still on the ball. That's how strong he was.
Bro, what?
There's a thing called innate strength.
Someone was already...
That's strength from within. And I run across people who say to me, well, Shaquille weighed 50 to 75 pounds more than Wilt, and he would be able to do whatever. Wilt would take Shaquille O'Neal and move him around like he was a rag doll.
Was he as good, Jim, do you think, if he had been 6'4"? Would we have heard of Wilt Chamberlain? Because to me, I think his gift is that he would have been a great basketball player no matter the size. His size, he used it, but he could have dunked on people repeatedly. He could have been a Shaquille O'Neal or a big, bulky guy inside. And I see so much of the video, so many of the stories are of his skill level.
All right, that defense,
and the size.
that defense is bad.
The first guy with that combination ever in the history of the game.
Yeah, I think that with his competitive spirit that he had, that's the one thing about Wilt. Wilt did not let him lose. He always.
I will say that the defense is pretty bad.
6'4",
I mean, this right
6'5",
here.
or 6'6", I think he would have had the determination. He probably would have.
I mean,
had more
there's
of
some
that
tall
killer
players, but
instinct
like
also to dunk the ball and destroy people because of his
he
size.
like shoots over everything.
I think he really held back most of the time and didn't try to dominate with his physical body. And
Bro.
I thought, quite frankly, that he was more of a finesse player than a power player. And
yeah,
yet,
I was just
when he
about to
did
say
turn
that.
on the power and
it's
exert
much more of a
that
finesse
physical presence
and like a talent thing with his footwork.
We used to get on him a lot and say, you know, Dip, you're not playing physical enough. You know, Dip, when they put their hand over the rim like that, you should break it off. He said, no, I don't want to hurt anybody.
This is crazy, bro.
I saw Wilt Chamberlain once go to half court and make 20 out of 25 free throws from half court.
You know, Wilt had a great shot outside.
That might be cap, yo. 20 out of 25 free throws from half court. That might be cap. That might be cap.
That's why you enjoy playing with the Globetrotters. How many guys can get in the circle of the Globetrotters and do what they do? He's 7'1". So you show what kind of dexterity, what kind of hand-eye coordination, what kind of rhythm he had. The circle for the
yeah, that's
Globetrotters
crazy. I didn't know he actually played for the Globetrotters.
In the history of basketball, and he did that.
Wilt Chamberlain was a guy who played the game.
Wow.
He played the game the right way. And was
look at this, bro. It's so easy for him. I know the defense is pretty bad.
And his impact on the
he
game,
does have a lot of mismatches, but I'm telling you, it's so much finesse.
He's on Mount Rushmore with the other greats of the game.
Wow.
Michael Jordan scored 50 or more points 31 times in his career. Impressive. Wilt did it 45 times in one season.
Bruh. I'm telling y'all, man. This dude.
Thinking about is anyone going to break this record? I would probably put that record way out of sight.
I don't know. Will anyone get to 100 points, y'all? Again. I'd say if I had to choose a player in the league that would do it with the players in the league that we got right now, I'd say Harden or Giannis. I could see someone being or passing Kobe's 81, but I don't know if someone could score 100 again, yo. Honestly, I mean, that is so tough, especially nowadays in the league. I mean, they just double you once you cross half court. I don't even know how Wilt got to 100 just scoring points in the paint. Oh, no, take that back. He probably just did what I just said. But, yeah, Wilt's a top 5 player for me, yo. I'll probably come out with my top 10 list pretty soon. But thank you guys so much for watching, yo. Wilt Chamberlain is the top 5 player of all time, in my opinion, you know. Comment down where you guys have put him in your list, y'all. Thank you guys so much for your love and support. Stay blessed. All love 2020. Vera was out to sing out. Peace.